Hi, this is Marie. I'm back with a bunch of finished objects to show you for spring. So let's get started. I've got crochet and knitting objects. So the first one is this half granny shawl by Church Mouse Yarns. It's a free pattern. It's a scrappy shawl that I made with leftover sock yarn, and I crocheted it with a size 3.75 F hook. I put a little edging on it, just a little shell border, and then I put tassels on the end with leftover scraps of yarn, and I did just a small little border on the top. I'm not sure if you can see it a little bit better from this side. And I love how it turned out. So this is the second one that I've made. I made another one, and I made it with a different size crochet hook. So I brought it over here to show you. I thought you would want to see it. So this one was my original one that I made that I love and I wear it all the time. And I made it with a larger size hook. I made it with a size H 5.0 millimeter hook with the same kind of sock yarn scraps. And this is what it looks like. And it's much more drapey because I made it with a larger hook. But I wear it all the time. I love it. And so I thought I would make another one. And so that's what it looks like. And I just brought it over so that you could see, if you decided you wanted to make one, what a size H hook looks like in comparison to the size F hook that I used for my new one. So I do love it. Now this one's going to be warmer, and it's going to be, yeah, just a little sturdier with that smaller hook, you know, as the stitches are tighter and everything like that. So anyway, just wanted to give you an option if you were interested in making one with scraps. Okay, so the next thing that I have, I'm just looking down at my notes, is, oh, okay, I was going to just show you something really quick. I got some new hook storage. I got these little Demero hook cases, and this one is for my smaller hooks. Like I have a set of clover hooks in there, and then I have the larger size back here. And so this is what I use for my smaller hook set. And then I have some hooks that are kind of odd sized, maybe larger. So in comparison, these Demero cases come empty, and then you just fill them with your hooks that you have, your hook collection. And so these are my shorter ones. They fit in here. And then I had some like taller ones that didn't fit in here. And I have this thing crammed full. And so I just decided to get a taller one so that I could, you know, put my whole collection in these and not have them like loose and everywhere. And so this is a little collection of different kind of hooks. This is a new one that I just got of Palmer clay. It's super cute. I haven't tried it yet, but isn't it adorable? I can put where I got it from down below in the notes if you're interested, but it took a long time. It was from overseas, I believe. And then I just have some, larger hooks that just didn't fit in this other smaller one. And they all fit really nice in here. I just have this little rainbow one in upside down so that I could fit them in there. And then I have a few other hooks in here. So these are like the old school hooks that I used to use, but I kept them, you know, just in case I need a spare. And then these are just some furls that I've recently tried out, and I do like them. Okay, so I just wanted to show you my hook storage just for crocheting. I thought you might be interested in it. So this is what I used for the taller one. And they're both on Amazon, and I can link them below in the notes if you're interested. But I really like them. And now everything's all in those little cases, and I don't have to like look all over. Where's that hook again? You know, so anyway, I thought you would like that. The next thing I was going to show is these leg warmers that I made with Rosetta worsted. Okay. Okay, so I made these leg warmers and I put them in a separate video, like a tutorial on how to make leg warmers, just in case you wanted to follow along and make them with me. And I used this Ice Yarns Rosetta worsted, and I love them. They're super cozy and easy to make. And so follow along in the video. I'll link it up above and I'll link it down below in case you're wanting to do the leg warmers with me, because they're super fun. You should try them. And you could just use them with whatever yarn you have on hand. Okay. And so the next thing that I have is, just flip the page in my notes. Okay, so I have some Shorty Socks that I've been working on. So I decided this spring I want to make Shorty Socks. And most of my socks are just like for winter, and they're long and, you know, tall. And I decided, let me see. This is the first set. Let me put them on the sock blockers for you so that you can see them. Okay, so I got some yarn from a homespun house. Okay, I got, oh my God. I got this one, You Showed Me Color, from a homespun house. And I also got this one with it. And this one is Scandinavia. And these are all 75 merino, 25 nylon. And then I got this one, which is oatmeal. And with those three, I made this pair of Shorty Socks. And I totally have enough to make a second pair. But I love them. They're super cute. Like, you know, summertime Shorty Socks, or spring, you know, Shorty Socks. And I thought, I'm going to make myself a few pairs of these Shorty Socks. And I really love how they came out. You know, I just did, let's see if I have down. I had a 2x2 rib. I did it for 1.5 inches. And then I did an afterthought heel sock. And then I did just a short amount of stitches. And then I put in the afterthought heel waste yarn. And then I did my normal amount of stitches for the bottom of the foot and put in a toe. So easy. You should totally try it. So that's my first pair of Shorty Socks. Okay, then I decided I have to make another pair of Shorty Socks because that is how I am. Okay, so the second pair of Shorty Socks, this one was just with scraps that I had left over. Now I think that I might have another pair of these in that are tall because I had some scraps left over. Oh, you know what? Never mind. I think this was from a new ball. Okay, so this yarn is just a little bit thicker. I lost the ball band. I believe, this is what I believe it is. I believe that it's Hue Loco Ohana. That's what I believe it is. But maybe you know what it is. But it's a little bit, it's a fingering weight, but it's on the thicker side. And so this is the second pair of little Shorty Socks that I made. And I made them the same way. 1.5 inches. I just did a little bit. And then I put in just a plain blue afterthought heel sock. A plain heel. Plain blue. I didn't use the same color. So I really love how they turned out. And then I used just some leftovers on the pink toes. Yeah, I just used leftover yarn for that, and I'm all out of that. And then I used a little bit, this was like a free mini that Kate Celine sent me with an order, and I put that on the top of the socks. I love to do just like 1 or 2 rows on the top. It looks cute. Okay. Okay, so that's my second pair of Shorty Socks. And I used like 64 stitches, 2.75 needles. And I love those. Okay, and I have a third pair, which aren't shorties. They're just a little bit longer. So these are, this is a different sock pattern. This is Mrs. Weasley's Family Socks. And this pattern is by Molly of a Homespun House, Molly Klatt. And I believe it's a pay-for pattern. I'm not sure. I didn't write that down. But I used Fiber Nymph Dye Works Cake Pops. Let me see if I can get these. They kind of slide around on here, so they're a little bit... Okay, there we go. I used Fiber Nymph Dye Works Cake Pops yarn. And I saw this on Instagram. I just had to have it. I showed these on the last episode where I had started them. And then I used a purple Vivid Violet, which was a mini skein that came with the little set that I got from Fiber Nymph. And this is how they turned out. So these are the Mrs. Weasley Family Socks. And so I don't know if you can see, but they have like little bumps kind of on them. And they have it on the top of the foot and up here. I didn't put it on the bottom underneath because I didn't know how that would be to walk on the bumps, but they're really cute and they're super easy to make. I really love how they came out. So definitely try that pattern. Mrs. Weasley Family Socks by Molly Klatt. Okay, so the next thing that I have, okay, this one is a crocheted item. And I'm sorry about my squeaky chair. This one is by Jada and Stitches. I used a size G hook, 4.5 millimeter. Actually G plus. So it was in my my furls hooks that I had. I had a G plus. So it said it was 4.5 millimeter. And these are little daisy flowers. So I'll just kind of do it up front. Okay. And so what I did was I made like a long chain and then I put like a loop on the end. Like I took the chain and tied it right there and wove in the end so that I could hang it. And then I put a bunch of these daisies that Jada has on her channel. Jada and Stitches. And I'll link all this below. And I just made like a whole a whole chain of them so that I could hang them up like in the garden or wherever, like on like a curtain rod. My mom said on a curtain rod would be good. So they're super cute and I just like sewed them on here. So I want your opinion. I had this yarn and I was thinking, my mom was saying I should make leaves for them. What do you think? In the notes down below or in the comments down below, will you tell me what you think? If I should do leaves on the flowers, like do like a little leaf and put it behind each flower or not? Tell me what you think. And should I use this yarn or maybe like a Kelly green yarn or something else, a dark green? Tell me down below what you think. Okay, and so this I used all sorts of ice yarn scraps to make. And I'll link that down below, which ones I used. But I really love how it turned out. It was like super cute. Okay, and so the next thing that I have just one more thing. I have Coffee and Tea Corner. So I have a couple of new coffees that I got recently that I really like. This is my second bag of this because it's so delish. It's Booyah, and I got it at Super Target, and I really like it. It says it's a light roast, sweet and citrusy. And I got one other one that I've really been liking. So this is my second bag. That's how I know I like it. I haven't opened that bag yet. And the other one is this Starbucks Odyssey blend that I got, and I really like it. I've had it, just a few cups of it so far. And this one was like notes of tangerine zest is what it says. So you have to try those if you're interested in citrus coffee. And so this other thing that I tried recently was Tazo Iced Passion. And I made it into this thing called Pink Drink. And they have it at Starbucks. And it's been around for a really long time, but I haven't really been going to Starbucks or anything. I've been working from home and all that. And so I looked up online how to make a pink drink. And I'll tell me in the notes or in the comments down below if you're interested in my recipe that I came up with for a vegan pink drink, because I can put it down in the notes. If you're interested, just let me know. And so you use this Tazo iced tea. Oop, let me get it to focus. And I just got that at Super Target on a pickup. And use like almond milk and apple juice and some other ingredients. But let me know down below if you want me to write the recipe. So I'll do it if you want. Okay, cool. The last thing is the Denver Cruise projects. So stick around for those, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye. Hey, don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up if you'd like. Bye.